hit Detroit before in 1968.
How about Russ doing it in 25 less possessions per game?
Gallinari outside, short, leaving the door open for the Thunder, which has a chance to run. Russell, Euro stepping his way to the rim, and he scores. Great work by Oladipo and Adams as the Thunder drops another fast break bucket on Denver.
He just blew right by the defense. And then kind of put on the afterburners there at the end. Slowed himself down to kiss it off the glass.
28 fast break points for the Thunder this afternoon. Steal here by Grant. And then Oladipo is fouled intentionally as he crosses midcourt. Gary Harris takes that foul. Oladipo with his second assist of the ball game. Victor has contributed 8 points and 6 rebounds this afternoon, and this leaves him with 23 assists in his last 6 games with 2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Well, it's just an 8-point ball game with 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Thunder have the basketball. That's going to be a foul on Jokic.
Thunder's benches are calling for a flagrant foul call here. Westbrook at least 2 free throws, and they will review it for a flagrant.
Wells gets to the ball. Wow, he just swiped at it.
Yeah, I think the Thunder coaching staff has a case.
Well, what the officials have to look at is, did he make a play on the ball?
5th foul on Jokic, not insignificant. The Thunder's won 7 games this year in which it is trailed, and that's a flagrant one. So it's Jokic's 5th foul, 2 shots for Westbrook, and the ball stays on this end of the floor.
And he kind of pushed him with the left arm. Now, they had a little words a couple of minutes ago as we went to timeout, so here it's carrying over. Nikola Jokic showing you his inexperience in youth. That's his 5th foul.
He makes the first free throw, and here's your Oklahoma Lottery jackpot update. Mega Millions coming up on Tuesday. The jackpot, $25 million.
So this is a big play right here with plenty of time to go.
Michael, 10 of the Thunder's wins have been by 1 possession, 3 points or less. Denver has lost 5 home games, including the first meeting with Oklahoma City in overtime, by 1 shot.
And Russ has his 3rd free throw, and the Thunder will retain possession on the flagrant one. So that becomes a huge play. As you pick up 3 points, it's now a 2-possession ball game.
With the clock stopped, Mike. Yeah, absolutely. And Westbrook from Oladipo, no. Chandler ripping down that rebound, and he is fouled by Adams on the takeaway. Thunder did have that foul to give. The rest of the way, bonus free throws either way. Singler on the floor. Jokic and Adams. Elephants dancing, Michael, to use your analogy.
You know,
or elephants fighting.
That's right. You know, when elephants fight, only the grass suffers. And this time, you know, Stevens got caught for 2 back-to-back fouls. And the Thunder don't want to put the Nuggets on the free throw line right now, where they're kind of struggling right now behind that Jokic flagrant one. And Russ making all 3 free throws because he was fouled on the play.
Jokic now playing with 5 fouls. These are the first free throws of the quarter for Denver. Jokic has 22 points. He's got 4 straight double-doubles coming into this game. He has 6 rebounds. Westbrook driving. Now Grant absorbing the contact, trying to give it up inside. Adams shot, putting it outside to Westbrook for 3, no. And a big rebound for Murray, and then Oladipo. Just give me that.
Steven Adams, give him credit. He did a good job of poking that ball away and staying with it, putting pressure on Jokic.
Jokic has had some high turnover games. Westbrook is going to attack the rim, and then Adams mishandles the pass inside.
execution. Thunder stayed with that play. Got the play they wanted. Russ with the ball, collapsing the defense. Adams could not hold on to it.
Jokic and Gallinari have combined for 34 of Denver's 52 points here in the second half. And now into the final minute of regulation. Jokic outside for three. No, Westbrook has the rebound in a 7-point game. Westbrook working off the screen. Pump fake. Free throws for Westbrook on the foul at the three-point line by Murray.
And that's why you give him the basketball in situations like that. You talk about what Gallinari did in the third quarter, drawing fouls like that. He stops the clock, and he should have 3 free throws. Well, he's going to have 3 free throws. The officials clearly, as he's 2 feet behind the line, Wilson Chandler's body is drifting toward him. What can you not say that he hasn't done this afternoon, Russell Westbrook, in making history? But his stat line with the 15 rebounds and perfect from the charity stripe.
Now 10 of 10. And the lead is back to 5 with 47.4 seconds remaining. Westbrook will get another. Please, sir, may I have another? Yes, you may.
Just one big-time bucket after another by Russ this afternoon. Keep the Thunder within striking distance.
13 points here in the fourth. Thunder pressuring. Nuggets content to let some time run off that clock. Westbrook going for the steal. Jeremy Grant takes a dive. Chandler's called for the offensive foul. Is behind Grant. There was Oladipo.
Well, I guess the third time is a charm because the Thunder tried to get this play a couple of times before. Oladipo, Grant, and Oladipo eventually got what he wanted, a possession that stops the clock and gives the Thunder the basketball with 29.8 seconds. He was clearly outside of that restricted area. Now that play is reviewable because we're under 2 minutes. But when you look at that from that angle, he was clearly outside of that restricted area.
Here's another look at the best look.
So if this holds, this becomes a huge play for the Thunder.
Is outside the restricted area, says Kenny Maurer, the crew chief. That's an offensive foul. Maurer coming now to the Oklahoma City bench, asking if the Thunder wants timeout in a 4-point game with 29.8 seconds remaining.
Well, with the reviewable play, you get kind of like a little cheap timeout as the Thunder taking full advantage of that.
Michael, let's take a look at our OG&E power play of the game. OG&E, reliable, low-cost power at the speed of light. Russell Westbrook into the history books this afternoon.
What a shot it was, too, because these are plays that he's making right now to try to help his team win the ball game. Kristen, as you said, it's a 17% three-point shooter, knocks it down. And can you argue with that? Some of the greatest to have ever worn an NBA uniform. He is now ahead of Oscar Robertson and Will Chamberlain.
Russell, no surprise to anybody, is our player of the game, brought to you by Riverwind Casino, where everyone's a winner.
Thunder got options here. They can go for a quick 2. Get a good look at 3. Take that as well. There's that quick 2 we're talking about.
And he scores it. Timeout is taken by Denver. Michael, this feels like a playoff game. And one more Denver loss or Portland win knocks the Nuggets out. They've made a late run. They've flirted with 500. But their head coach, Mike Malone, said before the game that every game since the All-Star break has had a playoff atmosphere, and we are certainly feeling that here this afternoon. Again, a sellout, 19-7-18.
Well, the Thunder are making all the plays, the right plays down the stretch. Steven Adams poked away a ball. You're taking a big charge by Victor Oladipo that gives you this possession right here, and Russ just puts his head down, and attacked the basket. Very little time went off that clock. It is just a one-possession game, folks. 2-point Nuggets lead. That's nothing with 27.1 seconds left on the clock. Now what that gives you, play solid defense. You should have a possession. You don't have to foul.
Russell, 15 of his 47 points here in the fourth quarter. Singler has given the Thunder great service off the bench, distributing the basketball. Andre Robertson limited because of a sore knee. Doug McDermott not able to go because of soreness in his knee. He was shut down just before the game. The Thunder trying to put together a complete game, play with that stamina that Donovan talks about for 48 minutes, as it now points toward a first-round matchup that will begin next weekend in Houston.
Well, Denver is hanging on by really a fingernail for their playoff hopes. Now, this game really doesn't have any playoff implications for the Thunder, but I like the way they played this afternoon. You know, solid defense here in the crunch, making buckets when it counts, and putting the pressure on the Nuggets here on this next possession.
15 points for Westbrook and 1 assist that got him his 42nd triple-double.
All you need to do is just play good defense now. You don't need to foul.
Murray will get inside, trying to drop it off, and the Thunder forcing the Nuggets to scramble. Jokic off the glass. No, Westbrook with the rebound. Timeout. Timeout, Oklahoma City, as the Thunder forces the Nuggets into a rush shot as the 24-second clock was about to expire.
A couple of great things happened, and we've talked about how the Thunder have been making all the right moves down the stretch. First of all, you play defense for almost 24 seconds without fouling, because you know Denver is very good at drawing fouls. They had a massive third quarter from the line with plays like this. You stay out of the way, and more importantly, you get the rebound. Of course, it's very fitting that number 0 gathers together his 16th
Love the way. Hey,
rebound.
Love the way that Christian got in the way of the big man. Set his feet to take that charge and forced Jokic to release it sooner than he wanted to.
And you saw the sunset shirts just collapse on the rim. Thunder will, because they didn't advance the ball when Russ got the rebound. Coming out of this timeout, they can advance it past half court, which is huge with 2.9 seconds left. You don't have to worry about using up any time to bring the ball from the back court to the front court.
All right, the Thunder has used its final timeout. Denver has one 20-second timeout remaining, but Michael, to your point, Oklahoma City will advance it, and 2.9 seconds remaining in regulation is plenty of time to run a catch-and-shoot play.
And you saw the coaching staff calling that quick timeout almost as soon as that ball touched Russell Westbrook's hands to allow this 2.9 seconds, which is plenty of time for a catch-and-shoot, or maybe even a quick bounce and pull-up shot.
Westbrook, Oladipo, Singler to inbound. Grant and Adams on the floor for the Thunder. Thunder's out of timeouts. Adams gives it back to Russ. Deep shot!